I'm Liv. It is my job to tell you about our Friday collection of fabrics. These will go live tomorrow, Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time on our website, thriftynotion.com. On Thursdays, we release a video to show you the fabrics and give you an idea of their drape, the fiber content, what they'd be good for so that you have some time to think about it. And if there's something in short supply and you know you want it, you can set an alarm and be ready to grab it before somebody else gets it on Friday morning. So let's get started. Up first is this pretty floral rayon, blue and red, and whoever had this one serged the edges. So it's probably been pre-washed. People usually serge the edge. If they're gonna pre-wash it, it helps keep it from fraying when you wash it. There's only enough of this for one person. This is kind of a smaller piece, but there's enough here to get a dress out of or a nice fall skirt. We have a couple yards of this pinstripe rayon. It is really dark navy, so it does look black in certain light, but it is definitely navy. We called it darkest navy. Any darker and it would be black. Really nice drape. You could make slacks, although it's pretty sheer. Maybe some loose flowy ones would be nice. And definitely this is dress and skirt material as well. This one is Khaki Crinkle. It is a poly cotton. It's kind of got this crinkle texture to it. This one's actually fairly vintage. We had a similar one last week. Nice medium weight, just a little bit sheer. You could do a dress, you could do a skirt, you could do a shirt. It's a very versatile, and this color makes it nice and useful as a wardrobe basic. So whatever you make, it'll go with just about anything. Here's another floral that looks almost, I mean, it's tough to tell this one from our previous one. We kept getting them mixed up, but this one is also a rayon and it's a little bit heavier. It's a twill weave, so it's got a little bit more texture to it. Definitely perfect for a fall skirt. Just think layering and boots and squishy socks and all the good, warm, cozy things. I love how this collection is just, I mean, it's very fallish, very back to school kind of feel. This one's kind of more of a youthful print. It's these little red butterflies on this regular denim. It is not a stretch denim, so it's a snappy, sturdy denim. Nice dark navy, and the red butterflies are outlined in silver sparkle metallic. So there's a little bit of glitter to it. Really fun, really cute. For the young and the young at heart. Quite a bit here, so you could for sure get like a pinafore, possibly. Depending on your size, you may or may not be able to get a pair of overalls out of this. Certainly you could for a child. This is just a nice yarn dyed woven cotton. That means when you hear the term yarn dyed, that just means the thread was dyed and then it was woven into this pattern. So just a really nice classic plaid here. Skirts, shirts, good weight, good medium weight to this, and it's cotton, so it's breathable and biodegradable. It's gonna just feel really nice and layer up really well. All kinds of potential here. Here is a nice, solid poly rayon. It's a crepe. It has amazing drape to it, kind of an apple-y color. Again, sort of back to school. All the blousy, dressy, swishy things are good with this one. Here's another fun and playful one. This is just a nice cotton knit, a little newer. A lot of our stuff is kind of 80s and 90s. This one is a donation that's a little bit newer. Here's your stretch, very stretchy this way. Just a little bit stretchy this way. Great for t-shirts. It is kind of a jersey. It's probably got a different name. It might be a ponte. There's a lot of names for fabrics. A lot of fabrics have multiple names for the same thing. It's all very confusing. Regardless, this one would be excellent for t-shirts. You could also make a light cardigan out of it. Great for little shirts for little ones. This is a poly viscose, mostly viscose, which is another word for rayon. Like I said, lots of names for things. Really nice drape on this because it's mostly rayon. It's a medium weight. Again, blouses, dresses, skirts, flowy things. We're breaking out the coatings. This is called Gingerbread textured wool coating. This is not a super heavy one, but you don't need a super heavy one yet. It's just fall. So you could get a nice jacket out of this. You could do something with some drape to it. You could do something blankety out of this, very draped and cozy for snuggling up in. You wouldn't have to necessarily line it. It might be slightly less itchy if you were to line it, but this is a nice one. It's not super scratchy. This one's kind of interesting. Perfect for fall. It's cotton wool, 80 cotton, 20% wool. Quite soft and definitely more of like a shirting You could also do a skirt, kind of a lighter medium weight. Touch sheer, it's very soft. This is a pretty fabric. It's very simple, obviously it's a solid, but we don't come across this very often, so it's quite nice. We don't get a whole lot of cotton wool blends, so this is a good one to grab while you can. Doesn't have a ton of drape to it, and it doesn't have any stretch. So I would say probably skirts would be the best thing. You could do something like, again, a draped cardigan sort of situation, and that would be pretty nice too. It's a nice layering weight. This is Greige Plaid. It's a cotton rayon. It has this waffle weave texture to it. A really nice, interesting fabric. Once more, skirts are probably your best bet. You could do a woven top. Something like just a simple cropped woven t-shirt, like a shirt number 1 or a strata top. Not super fluid on the drape with this one. A lot of good basics potential in this collection. It's very school uniform inspired. This is called Nocturnal Navy. Again, just a lot of basics and solids this week. This is a Worsterlon, which this one's a polyester. It's pretty much for sturdy tailored, oops, we got a little smudge there. It's just dust. It's pretty much for more tailored things like lightweight jackets or tailored pants, kind of almost like uniform pants. Could make some very sharp, very cute fall outfits with this one. You could also do costuming. It's not historically accurate to use polyester, but if you're doing something historically inspired, this would be really cute for that. Our last piece is a chambray. We had some chambray last week and we're doing a repeat this week. We just happen to have a couple chambrays lying around. Just another wardrobe basic. The classic chambray shirt is basically never out of style. You just layer it and add accessories and you're good to go. That's basically what I would do with this one, basically, because we're making basics. Okay, sounding basic. You could do something like a pinafore that would be very cute. You could also do just a woven kind of tunic top. Lots of potential here. Mostly, I would say shirts or shirt dresses. I wouldn't recommend pants out of this unless they were loose fitting and kind of floaty, more pajama pant style. That's the last fabric for this week. Happy sewing.